what we've got here is the Samsung Galaxy Nexus. This isn't the phone we used in our review. I've actually been back to the store that I bought it from and replaced it with a different model, just to illustrate that this problem affects more than just the unit we reviewed. Basically, the problem we've got, as we mentioned in the review, is that when the phone attempts to connect to certain 2G networks over certain operators, the volume automatically drops down, and that impacts whatever you're doing at the time. So if you're on the home screen, like I am now, it would drop the notifications volume down. If you were listening to music, it would drop the music volume down. If you're playing a game, again, media volume would drop down. Possibly obviously that's bad enough, because you could potentially miss people ringing you or getting text messages, but a potentially more worrying manifestation is if you're in a call, it drops the call volume down. So basically you can't hear what the other person is saying to you. And while that is happening, as we'll try and illustrate in a minute, is that while it actually happens, while it goes haywire, there's no way of pushing the volume back up. The volume rocker is completely unresponsive. So what I'll try to do here is, it's already dropped down to mute on there. What I'll try to do here is, we've got a 2G connection. I forced the phone to only accept 2G connections through the menu. I'll load up a web page and then you can see what happens here if I attempt to, and there you go. There you go. Now it might look like I'm actually pushing the volume rocker there. I'm actually not. I'm just resting my hand against the side of the phone, and as you can see, it's gone unresponsive. Can't do the screen at all. I'll just do that again. Load up another page. I mean, this is just me holding the phone here, not doing anything special. And there we go again. Take your finger away, and yeah, it sort of go a little bit haywire there. We've now got an orange SIM card, as you can possibly see there. Not sure how clear that's coming through. An orange SIM card in the Galaxy Nexus. Again, 2G connection. And if I fire up the web browser, check volumes on full. As you can see, it's loading data, but we're not getting any evidence of the problem. Now we've got an O2 SIM card in the phone. As you know, as I've already said, the Tesco mobile basically uses O2's masts, so this should result in the problem, and there you go. There you go. Straight away the problem appears. I just hold the phone like this. There it goes again. So that is definitely one of the problematic networks. Let's see if I can get it to do again. And there we go. As well as Tesco and O2, which obviously they both use the same masts, another network which is confirmed to have this issue is Vodafone. I'm not sure if you can see that, but this phone is now, I've got a Vodafone SIM card inserted into the same phone, so we can test. It's already dropped down to nothing, so we're on 3G, on 2G connection, and there we go. Oh crikey, that's going all over the place. Yep, so that's on a Vodafone SIM card. Again, that's because Vodafone is confirmed to use the frequency band of 2G, which is causing this issue. So what we've got here is the Samsung Galaxy Nexus, and this phone is actually in, I'm not sure if you can see it there, it's actually in airplane mode, so that means that there's no inbound or outbound data connections on this phone at all right now. It's basically disconnected from the network. What I've got here is a Sony Ericsson Xperia Play that's on Tesco, and what I've done is I've forced the phone to only output an input on a 2G network. So let me just show you what happens if I put this This phone's basically now on 2G, so if I put this next to the Galaxy Nexus and then I fire up a little bit of data connectivity, what you should see there, I've not even touched the volume rocker there, and that's now completely unresponsive. I can push it back up again, I'll even put it down on the table, wait for it to go off, and then if I put the phone next to it while it's on a data connection, you should see there, done it again. Now what we've got here is another example of a network which hasn't experienced any problems so far. This Xperia Play now has a 3 SIM card in it, and 3 is one of the networks that is actually selling the Galaxy Nexus at the moment. And as you can see, I can't force a 2G connection on this because 3 is obviously, as the name suggests, a 3G network. So if I put it onto GSM, you actually find that the network operator becomes unavailable. So obviously you're not going to get any problems if you're running a 3 SIM card. Basically, you